What's up, YouTube? We back with another video, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrency. And today we're going to talk about, is GameFi dead? What is play to earn in 2022? A lot of people have been coming and asking, Tro, I know you talk about a lot of play to earn games. I know you talk about GameFi. I know you said GameFi is the future, but a lot of people have been talking about how GameFi is dead, how play to earn is pretty much a Ponzi scheme, and a lot of other negative things about GameFi. And I'm here to tell you that I'm still invested in GameFi and play to earn. I still believe it will bring a lot of people into the crypto space, not only crypto space, but it will create metaverses and digital economies, man. I believe play to earn games will in the future create digital economies. Now we know a lot of projects are scams and are pyramid schemes, but I believe some projects will come out on top and we will see the value in play to earn. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to go over a couple of articles that I found that were interesting and just showing you that although people may talk down about play to earn or GameFi, we see the numbers continue to increase. We see more and more people invest into this sector. So let's get straight into that. But before we get into that, man, check out the YouTube page. I got videos on multiple things in the crypto space. I'm talking about how to get in on liquidity pools, how to find NFTs on the ground floor, and much, much more, man. So check out my videos, check out the playlist. And also, I got to let you know, I am not a financial advisor whatsoever, so always consult with the financial advisor before going too deep into crypto, because we know it's super volatile and a lot of people love to cry when they lose their money. So always invest what you can lose, man. Don't invest your rent, the mortgage, the car note. Invest things that you wouldn't mind waiting around to see that money appreciate. So enough of that. Let's get straight into it. GameFi. Why I believe so much in GameFi, man. So this article is from Cointelegraph, and it states GameFi could be the answer to unemployment for some. Australian game studio stated. So the executives say traditional jobs are increasingly at risk through factors such as automation, but GameFi can provide a valuable alternative to earn a wage. So a lot of people was talking about like how, yes, in a bull run, GameFi is good, but we saw how a lot of people took their money out during the bear markets. But that's a part of it, especially when it's so volatile right now. And we don't have a true proof of concept with any of the games that came out. Yes, we have Axie Infinity, but that's just the first game. And sometimes it's always, or sometimes it's not the best idea to be the first person in the sector. So let's scroll down. Let's just see what the studio has to say. We see Australian-based Web3 game studio Ninja Syndicate CEO and founder believe GameFi could usher in a new era where users can earn a living wage through blockchain games. So speaking to Cointelegraph, founder John Nguyen, I think that's how you say it, and CEO Alex Dunmo said that traditional jobs are increasingly at risk through factors such as automation. According to game developers, blockchain games can and are playing a vital role for people to earn a living in the digital world through play to earn and move to earn. The process often requires significant work, but Dunmo said many mainstream AAA games already feature grinding for hundreds of hours through or though the assets provide no value for the player. So let me say this, just like a lot of people are talking about, especially these game developers, they talking about how they believe blockchain gaming is a scam and woota and all of this good stuff. But I seen people spend crazy amounts of dollars on Fortnite skins to not get a return at all. You know, it's no rarity. It's a rarity to it. You're just paying more dollar, but it's not like I own that asset where I can sell it for a profit. I'm just pretty much giving more money to the game studios, and I don't have any type of equity in this project. So that's one thing that very much excites me about GameFi, because you actually have equity in whatever game that you're playing and ownership as well. So in GameFi titles, digital assets can come in the form of NFTs. Users can then take them to marketplace and sell them for fiat currency or crypto, basically what I said. So NFTs can give you the technical ability to take ownership of a game asset out of the control of the publisher of the game. One of the best examples Dunmo have seen of people making a living through GameFi is a 2020 report about a community in the Philippines that turned to NFT gaming during COVID-19, which caused a shortage of workers in low-paying jobs as they could earn wages playing blockchain games instead. Dumbo said the negativity around NFTs and blockchain in gaming present a challenge, but through their games, they hope to subtly educate people about the benefits of NFTs. The game studio has been developing a set of blockchain games under the Supremacy World ecosystem, which involves building, fighting, and mining resources within a fictional dystopian world where factions use giant mechs to fight for territory and power. So Supremacy will eventually combine 4 games, a battlefield arena that is already out, a first-person shooter, a massively multiplayer online game, and a real-time grand strategy game. So through the series of 4 interoperable games, the executives said they are creating an ecosystem where players have ownership over their digital assets and can use them in whatever way they want. However, New Guyan noted that this interoperability also can extend to other game worlds, DeFi, and PFP collections as well. So Supremacy will give people who own an NFT, whatever it may be, in-game assets in our world, adding that they recently were given a chance to design a custom mech skin for a user based on his Bored Ape Yacht Club brand NFT, knowing that he can now connect his ape and claim his custom skin based on his NFT. So to sum it up, Dunmo said that at the heart of their game, they're still trying to build a fun game, which he believes is vital to the industry's survival, adding that attracting players from outside the crypto space is crucial, especially in bear markets. You make a fun game that has blockchain elements and attract mainstream players, you are now disconnected from market forces and you'll be able to survive any recession. On October 5th, Ninja Syndicate announced a new deal with NFT minting and trading platform Immutable X, allowing people to build on Immutable X's layer 2 ecosystem, joining projects like Illuvium, Gods Unchained, and GameStop. So much more to break, a lot to break down in that article. But like I said, I believe this is just the beginning. Yes, we have some things we have to overcome for play to earn games to survive. And yes, building a fun game out is what's going to keep that game around, because it is a lot of microtransactions in these play-to-earn games right now, and a lot of people just want to get in and play the game. If the game is fun, it doesn't even matter if it's truly play-to-earn, because into being real, everybody is not going to earn a livable wage off of these play-to-earn games. It's the people who got in early or the people who have enough money to buy the top things to actually make a profit in that game, and that's in real life, period. Like, a lot of people try to compare the two, but even in real life, with these games, with real life games that you can play on PlayStation or Xbox, you have to have the most money or get in super early to be successful in that game. So like, just say for 2K. So 2K, if you don't want to grind it out and level up your player by playing the games, then you go buy VC. You go spend real money to buy VC to advance past everybody. Even in Madden, if you Ultimate Teams, if you want to build an Ultimate Team faster, you buy Madden points to build your team. And that's what these games are doing. And really now play to earn games is pretty much taking that ownership back and make it to where I can have fun and also earn some money while doing so. So that's the beauty of it. I believe with play to earns, if they can make it fun, you don't necessarily even have to, or everybody doesn't have to earn money if the game is fun. So another article I saw that caught my attention, GameFi will become the onboarding point for Metaverse. And this is coming from Timecode brand CEO. So Sue noted that Metaverse won't be a single or central entity, but a combination of several metaverses. So a lot of people ask me like, Tro, what's the metaverse like? What's the metaverse going to be like? And I always tell people it's not going to be one metaverse. It's going to be these projects that become so massive that they become their own world. It's like a digital world, and we're going to have digital economies, and these platforms are just going to be pretty much almost like countries that people from all around the world are in, but we are connecting through this smart contract. We are exchanging through these contracts, and it's almost like we have our own digital world. So the $200 billion gaming industry is rapidly becoming the key point of interaction between Web 2 and Web 3. In recent times, a growing number of gaming companies have integrated digital wallet support and NFT-based reward systems, and even launch their own metaverses. The growing prominence of GameFi in the Web3 economy makes the likes of Amnico brands believe that it will become an onboarding point for the metaverse. During the Future Blockchain Summit, Amnico brands co-founder Yatsu said that its focus is on the gaming industry as it's closer to a metaverse than any other industry. He noted that the GameFi would be an onboarding point for metaverse and introduce people to digital ownership. Su noted that a large chunk of the $200 billion gaming ecosystem doesn't go towards the gamers or even the gaming companies, but mostly towards promoters and advertisers like Facebook and Apple. He added that the advent of Web3 could end that monopoly and bring the power back to the gaming companies and gamers. So more than half of the value that is generated in the gaming industry goes to Apple, Facebook, and Google. How much of that goes back to the gaming industry? Zero. This is the issue today, and it makes the ecosystem unhealthy. So this is one that also caught my eye. So Su basically stated, metaverse to us is a whole economy. We don't want to measure the future of these companies using P&L. We want to measure it in terms of GDP. Just like we can't define each value by how much gas it generates, but rather its utility as a whole. In the same way, the metaverse is an accomplishing or all-accomplishing picture. So thematically, it's a metaverse, but practically, it's digital ownership. So if you don't know about Timecode Brands, it's a Hong Kong-based game software company and venture capital firm that has invested significantly in metaverse projects. Earlier in July this year, the firm raised $78 million to advance its open metaverse concept. A lot of things to break down in this article as well. Like I said, a lot of people are putting big money behind the metaverses and these GameFi projects, so I would not count that out, man. We see where big money is heading. They just put $78 million to the open metaverse concept. And like I said, me and Sue, I think we kind of think the same. I said the metaverse is a digital world or a digital economy or a digital country. And right now it's small because a lot of people are not playing it. But like the last article I read, in the future when more automation comes out, we're going to see a lot of people start to make money from their phones and computers at home. In these digital economies, people are going to find jobs within these digital economies because it's going to be a lot more to do. And like I said, it's hard to see it now, but I'm telling you, it was hard to see how email worked when the internet first came out. When the internet first came out, a lot of people were like, what's email? Like, it was so crazy to them, but now it's almost like second nature. And that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to say it's going to happen overnight. Maybe 15, 20 years from now. But it will happen, and we will have digital economies where we trade directly from our phones and our laptops and our desktops, where we can create pretty much that same type of transactions through these smart contracts. So the last thing I want to show is just how GameFi is kind of staying steady. In my eyes, I believe it's staying steady. So in May 22, or in April, the April 28th of earlier this year, we see users, we had about 1.3 million users with a volume of 10 million. So if we go down to today, we see we have about 928,000 users with a volume of 366,000. So the volume has fell out, but I don't think the users has fell off too major. See, it's still a lot of users. And I mean, of course, we're under a million, but I would think it will have fallen off more because everybody is always claiming that all of these projects are Ponzi. So why hasn't a lot of people or majority of these people left when the money has left? So that's one of the things I kind of look at. Like I said, a lot of projects won't survive. But for people to say play to earn and GameFi is completely dead, I feel like they're just trying to follow this narrative right now, especially in a bear market. But me personally, I still believe in play to earn and GameFi. I don't know which projects will prevail after everything is over, after everything is said and done, but only time will tell. But I'm telling you, we will have digital economies in the future. So that's my video for today, Crypto Tro. If I added value, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also, if you really mess with the kid, hit that notification button as well, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.